Ooh, what's going on, guys? It's Anna. It's Veda. I'm just gonna say it like that. I like saying Veda. You can say it like 5 times. Veda. Anyway, so what's going on? It is Saturday, August 3rd. This is gonna be my third Veda video. It is 12:26 p.m. Central Time. I'm in Texas. It's hot. Iran, sort of. And we're just going to jump in. So this morning, if you are my friend on Instagram, you would have seen. Hold on. God, I should be more prepared for these videos when I do them. Oh, my mommy called me. She left me a voicemail. Anyway, so if you're my friend on Instagram, nope, wrong picture. You would have seen this picture pop up this morning. Look at that baby. That's my baby right there. And it says, getting ready for our run. And me and Lucy were getting ready for a run. We were running. We hit the mile. I was debating if I wanted to do 3 miles again. My dog didn't want to do 3 miles. She was lazy. So we turned around and we went home. Now, it is just a 2-mile jaunt. I'm going to say jaunt. From my house to the far end down the street towards the elementary school and back. That's 2 miles. And then if I really want to do 3 miles, instead of going up and around the whole neighborhood, I could go back, come back, and then, do that small loop that's 1.37 miles and get my 3 miles in that way. Anyway, so me and Lucy were about halfway to our house, and out of nowhere, I didn't hear it, Lucy didn't hear it, this wild black mutt dog comes up and just bites Lucy on the snout and runs around us. And this dog was such a ninja dog. I didn't hear him at all. Lucy didn't even know he was coming. He was like, there was no noise this dog was making. He just came up and bit my dog on the nose. Alright, Lucy's like, what the fuck was that? Like, my dog stopped immediately, had no idea what just happened to her, and she saw the dog and her hair went like straight up like a porcupine. It's usually like this, and she went, and she was showing her teeth. And I've talked about this before with my dog. My dog, if you were to come into our house and rob us, my dog would not do anything. She is the most laziest, unprotected dog of my life. I got her for protection, and she's never protected me once. She has just let me get beaten up and nonstop and all of this other crap. But I will say she has saved my mom's life with the heart attack, and then she sent her to the hospital, and she's really good at saving people's lives, but not protecting their lives. Anyway, moving on. It's a whole nother story. We'll get into that later. So, this wild dog, he's marking everything. He's going up to mailboxes and trees and just peeing on them, and then coming back in. He showed his teeth and he was growling at us, and he charged back at us. Alright, now, I knew my dog was a big baby. My dog wasn't going to protect me. I was going to protect my dog. So I'm holding Lucy back. She's always on a choke collar when we walk, so she doesn't pull. People are like, why do you have your dog on a choke collar? It's so inhumane. It's inhumane if you leave it on them all the time and you tie them up, and they die from stuff. Anyway, moving on. Not the point. So this dog is coming at us, and it shows its teeth, and it like lunges at us, and I'm trying to protect Lucy. My dog goes into like military police dog mode, and just gets this dog on his back left hind thigh and just tears out this hair off of this dog. He yelps a little bit, but he goes around and he turns around and he's staring us down. And I have never seen my dog protect me or go into attack mode at all. I mean, you can literally tackle this dog to the ground at our house. Little kids have ridden her, have tackled her. I will put my hand in Lucy's mouth like this to open up her gums, and this dog, she doesn't like it, but she never bites. She'll lower her jaws where they're together, but she knows not to push down, tighten her mouth. She never breaks the skin, is what I'm trying to get to. You could abuse this dog all the time, and she would never attack you. Out of nowhere, my dog protects me. I was so excited. I was like, yeah, get that dog, kill him. I was like so pumped. I was like, yeah, you better protect me, that's right. And it came down to when I bought her, what the guy said when I went to go pick up Lucy. Now, she used to run to the litter. She's 130 pounds. She's supposed to be a German Shepherd. She turned out to be a king. It's a whole different story. But I remember what the guy said, that her daddy was imported from Germany as a military protecting dog. Like, the dog was trained to protect your family. And her mom was an American Shepherd that was bought just to be a family dog. And, of course, they had babies. And I was realizing when this whole incident was going on this morning that, you know, that training from her dad was coming out into my dog, because my dog was standing and acting like a military police dog, where she was in the stance, the German stance, where she has a leg behind her like this, and my dog is slanting her back. And this dog, again, comes around and shows his teeth, and my dog showing her teeth and growling and barking. I didn't know this was in my dog. Like, I was so shocked. I was literally ready to pull out my phone and make a video. That's how amazing it was. It wasn't amazing that my dog was ready to go kill this other dog. It was amazing that she was protecting me. And the dog came back up again, and Lucy just went off on this dog. And of course, the dog, you know, is debating, should I take on this shepherd? Should I not take on the shepherd? What do I do? Oh, look, a squirrel. And so he runs off, and I'm thinking, okay, I need to get my dog home, because she got her nose nipped, and this dog is definitely wild. He's got some weird white stuff on his ears, and I've never felt threatened by a dog before. Like, literally, I have no problem going up to a Great Dane, you know, body slamming that dog like I've done before. I have been attacked by dogs. I have scars on my thighs that, you know, show I've been through a few battles with dogs. I have them on my arms. I got some on my chest. I got them on my thighs. I've never been threatened by a dog. But this dog, I was feeling threatened, and I guess Lucy picked it up and she went into protector mode. But oh my god, I was so excited. So we're going home, and this dog is not leaving us alone at all. It's following us. It's, you know, it's standing 5 to 10 feet away at all times. It's peeing on everything. And it came back up, and I, you know, hit it with the back of my leash and whipped it. And some people are like, oh, Anna, that's abusive. No, it's not. It's a wild-ass dog. It has issues, alright? I'm going to beat the shit out of that dog if it comes at me again. You're lucky you don't have some, like, rope or anything. Anyway, whole point is, so we finally get home, and we're walking up our driveway, and this dog, I don't know where the hell it went, but he came back around, and this poor bunny rabbit was darting across the road and stuff, and this dog was running after it, and the dog caught the bunny and ate it in front of us on our neighbor's yard. I was like, alright, it's time to go home. It's time to, Lucy, let's walk inside. Let's leave the dog alone. And I got in the house, and I checked over my dog, and she has little cuts and stuff, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go kill it. But obviously, I'm not gonna go kill a random dog. If you know me, you know I love animals. I mean, I got 2 mice over here who are spoiled than most kids in third world countries. I got a turtle over there who gets like aquafied pure water. I don't know what's going on with him. I mean, I love animals. I adopted a black bear named Blue, a mountain lion named Sandy. I've probably maybe donated about $10,000 overall to the Bengal tigers. I love animals, but this dog had issues, and I got inside after checking Lucy, and I called animal control. I was like, yo, there's a black dog over here. It attacked my dog. It's wild. It just ate a rabbit. I have no doubt it will attack a person. If it, you know, gives off the wrong signal, come kill it, or come get it. The person's like, alright, where do you live? And he wrote down my information. I saw the vehicle, you know, going around the neighborhood. I don't know if they ever caught the dog. But that was my traumatic morning experience for my run. And I'm afraid to, like, go out and run in the evening if they didn't catch the dog. But I'll have Carly with me, and you think Lucy's badass. Carly is like a bitch. Like, Lucy will mess with her sometimes to a point where Carly will turn on Lucy, and you gotta get this little 90-pound golden doodle off my shepherd, because this dog will tear you to parts. Anyway, so yeah, that's what happened on my run this day. I took a shower, I was relaxing, I made a Facebook post about it, I was ranting, I was going on. Then I went downstairs and I fed my grandmother, and she was very happy. And then I left and I went to Sprouts and Albertsons and Walmart, and you guys are going to be really proud of me. Last night, my last meal I ate was like at 6:28 last night, because I've been waking up at 6 o'clock for some reason. Don't know what's wrong with me, but my last meal was at 6 o'clock, and I was ready to go to the store and buy some Cool Whip. And everyone knew all I wanted to do at the store was go and buy Cool Whip, and we needed groceries anyway, and I was trying to convince my stepmom to go with me, you know, to go to Kroger. Let's go to Walmart, let's go to Kroger, let's go get our stuff. And she was just too tired because she's old. I know she's going to watch this video. You're old, SM. You should have been able to go with me. How are you going to do our walks if you're not available to go after seeing 3 dogs? Anyway, moving on. So, I went up there today. No, wait, where am I? Last night. So, I had these cravings for Cool Whip non-stop. Like, I felt like I was having like a mental breakdown. It was so traumatic, and then I was like, I just gotta get my mind off of it. I gotta go do something. So I turned on my Xbox and I started playing Call of Duty again, and it got to this. It was around 8:30. You know, the 2 hours later, and I had this, you know, hungry feeling. The Cool Whip came back, and I was like, God flipping poop, I'm hungry. So I looked at my MetaFast food, and I didn't have any more ready-to-drink shakes, or I would have had that, because you're allowed, or, well, AJ allowed me to have another meal if I had been up from 5:30 to 6:30 in the morning. I was allowed to have another meal because I was going to always eat my meals earlier on in the day. Anyway, so I looked through all my food, all the carbs and stuff. I was looking at carbs, really, because I didn't want to eat that many carbs or more carbs. And the cheese pizza bites were the ones that had the less carbs, so I ate those. It was my last bag. And I'm really glad I ate those instead of going to buy Cool Whip, because I was in jeans, I had shoes on, I had my keys, I was ready to go. But no, I stayed home and I ate my pizza bites and I felt good about it, and I didn't cheat. So yeah, I'm happy. So that's what happened last night. But this morning, so I went out to the stores and I got food and whatnot. And then I came home and I grilled some steak. I don't know what kind of steak this was. It was like the only kind. It had like 3 thin layers. That's what the steak was. It was 1 layer, 2 layer, 3 layers, and they were really thin. I was like, yeah, I'll eat that. So I grilled it, burned it, tiny pieces. I ate all 3 of them because that made the 5 ounces I let it have. Then I made my grandmother some peaches and strawberries and liverwurst, and she had that. Then I checked on my baby again, and she looked at me like I owed her my life, and I probably did. And I gave her some treats. She's a fat dog. And my guy doesn't want to run. We'll be going downhill, and I'll be trying to like sprint, and my dog will be trying to walk. So then I'm stuck doing like this weird duck walk run thing, where it's just like, come on, Lucy, come on. And she's like, no. And we were going down the hill at the beginning of this morning, and that dog sat right in the middle of the road because she didn't want to run anymore, and she was telling me she didn't want to run. And I was yelling at her, and she protected me. That's my baby. But I thought about going to the gym today to go swimming. I don't know how it's going to work. I just drank a bottle of magnesium citrate. Probably won't work, or it will work, but it will be at nighttime. I'm going to tell you guys a weird fact about me. Alright, you see this? You see lemon? Ugh. This is my second favorite flavor. My first is the grape, and then it is lemon, and last it is cherry. And some people are wondering, Anna, why do you have favorite flavors of magnesium citrate? Because some people don't know what it is. Well, let me tell you. It's gross, it's nasty. I drink it almost every week because I have issues, and that is how my lineup goes. I scared a paramedic when I told him that. He was like, oh my god, what's wrong with her? But yeah. Oh, and I got this in the mail yesterday. It's my medical bracelet. It's kind of big on me. As you can see, I lost weight. But this is my new medical bracelet. I'm waiting for the other 2 to come in. But this one tells doctors that I have a penicillin allergy, because I somehow seem to randomly appear in hospitals without my knowledge. So I thought I'd just wear this just in case. Yes, and I was reading my sister's blog. I do have a sister. She's older than me. She's, how old am I? She's 31, I think. And she's talking about running because and this is a true statement. I'll read something off of her blog. First off, I was never a runner. I hated running and only did it to lose weight. And then I lost weight and kept on running. That's basically me right there in a nutshell. I was never a runner. I never had to do the mile in middle school or high school. I was too fat. They knew it. I wasn't ever going to do it, so I never had to. And I hate running still, but I did it. I'm doing it to lose the weight. And I probably will run after I lose the weight because, I don't know, it gives me some sort of freedom when I listen to like heavy rock and roll or something, like American Beauty, going up a hill. Yeah, weird. But yeah, so I like reading my sister's blog about what she's doing and what my niece is doing and stuff. And someone asked me, I don't know, a few days ago, well, Anna, I read your story. Fantastic job. I'm glad that you're losing the weight. What are you going to do once you lose all the weight and maintain your lifestyle? I mean, are you going to have a new reason on life to stay healthy and whatnot? And I really thought about this question. And if something ever happened to my sister and her husband, I know none of the Colliers, that's my family, would ever be given, I don't know, guardianship of my niece. But I guess I'm, trying to stay healthier and fitter and try to lead a more healthy life in case that ever does happen, that I would be considered, guardianship material for my niece. I'm trying to not just better my life in a healthy way, but better my life overall with getting a job and moving out and getting my apartment and being, financially secure and whatnot. I did check my credit score. I know, I'm just babbling all over the place. I have a 726 credit score. I have excellent credit. Suck it. Anyway, so yeah, I guess that's one thing. I gave my niece some clothes this week, or earlier this week, and one of the shirts says, "When mommy says no, my aunt says yes." And that's true. That kid will have a dog. Alright, I'm gonna get that kid a dog. Nice dog. Nice hypoallergenic dog. I'm evil. Anyway, so yeah, maybe working on my blog. Got some cool things going on. That sponsor thing going on. Hopefully it's gonna be done this week. But yeah, that's what I got. I watched some weird anime. I'm watching some weird anime right now. But yeah, that's what's been going on today in the life of Anna. Dog attacks, food, Cool Whip addiction, beating it, running, vlogging, Instagram. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Alright, see you guys later. Hopefully you had fun listening to me go on and on and on and on and on about how cool my dog is. Alright, goodbye. Bye-bye.